There's a kind of tired that doesn't make sense. You didn't face a crisis. You didn't stay up all night. Nothing dramatic happened. And yet, you wake up heavy. Your mind feels slow. Small decisions feel bigger than they should. You look at your to-do list, and it feels overwhelming before you even start. So you blame yourself. Maybe I'm lazy. Maybe I've lost discipline. Maybe I'm just not strong enough. But what if this tired is not weakness? What if it's your nervous system asking for something different? Your nervous system is overloaded, not loudly, quietly. Micro decisions, micro adjustments, micro evaluations. Adjusting how you speak depending on who you're with. Replaying things you said hours ago. Comparing yourself without meaning to. Checking your phone even when you don't need to. Each of these is small, but small things accumulate. Your brain has been processing more input than it was designed for. Overloaded systems don't explode. They slow down. They create fog. They reduce clarity. That mental heaviness behind your eyes, that's saturation, not weakness.
2. You've been in survival mode for so long it feels normal. Survival mode doesn't always look like panic. Sometimes it looks like responsibility, like being the reliable one, like never asking for help, like handling everything alone. You wake up slightly braced. You move through the day slightly tense. You rarely feel completely unguarded. Your body learned to stay ready. Ready for conflict, ready for disappointment, ready for pressure. But readiness without recovery drains energy, and energy eventually runs low.
3. Even when nothing is happening, your brain may still be preparing. What if I said something wrong? What if they misunderstood me? What if I fall behind? These thoughts move quickly, almost automatically. But the brain reacts to imagined stress in similar ways to real stress. Tiny cortisol releases, tiny muscle contractions, tiny shifts in breathing. Multiply that by dozens of moments per day. That's fatigue. It's not that life is overwhelming, it's that your mind is rehearsing overwhelm constantly. 4. You feel disconnected, even when you're included. At dinner, at work, with friends. You laugh, you respond, but part of you feels slightly outside of it. You analyze what you said. You monitor how you're being perceived. You adjust your tone carefully. That subtle self-monitoring consumes enormous energy. Belonging requires safety. Connection requires softness. If your system feels braced, it scans instead of bonds, and scanning is work.
You're carrying emotion you never released. Frustration you minimized. Sadness you swallowed. Disappointment you told yourself wasn't a big deal. Emotion is movement. When it moves, it releases. When it doesn't, it stores. Stored emotion keeps the nervous system activated. Your jaw tightens. Your shoulders stay lifted. Your breathing stays shallow. Holding is effort, and holding for months or years creates invisible exhaustion.
6. You don't panic, you prepare. You rehearse conversations, you anticipate reactions, you detect subtle shifts in tone. That constant readiness is hypervigilance. Even when nothing is wrong, your system scans, like an app running in the background, all day. You don't see it, but it drains your battery steadily, and by the end of the day, you're depleted. 7. You don't feel safe enough to slow down.
When you try to rest, your thoughts get louder. When you pause, unfinished things resurface. Stillness feels uncomfortable, so you stay busy. Productivity becomes distraction. Movement becomes control. But control is not safety. Without safety, the body refuses deep rest, and exhaustion continues.
8. Eventually, the system reduces output. Brain fog, low motivation, emotional numbness, difficulty starting tasks. You call it laziness, but laziness doesn't come with guilt. Shutdown does, because you still care. Your nervous system is conserving energy. When activation has been high for too long, the body shifts into protection mode, not to sabotage you, to preserve you. Your mind is not weak. It is overloaded. And overload makes sense when you see the context. Right now, you don't need to fix your life. Just soften your jaw, lower your shoulders. Take one slow breath. Signal safety, because safety is the beginning of restoration. You are tired for a reason, and that reason is human.